pretty girl looking in the mirror. Do you see your soul? Have you ever had a chance to pray?
And let me come closer. Come closer. Number 4, the last one. Your desire will take you captive. Number 4, of the effects of sexual sin. Your desire will take you captive. The longer we entertain it, the longer we are in it, the more we become slaves to it. Think about it. Let's go back to when you open the door for someone and you sleep with a certain specific person, or it doesn't even have to be a specific person. Literally, it can be just anyone that you sleep with. Now you're addicted. What does sex addiction do? It makes you go crazy. When you're sexually addicted to a person, look in marriages. When a man cheats or a woman cheats on his or her husband or wife, they get to a point where fuck, let's risk this, because it gives you that urge, that excitement, that it clouds your judgment. Like I said in number 3, it keeps you captive and it controls you. You become a slave to it. You're having dinner with your boyfriend and girlfriend, your wife or husband. Wow, they think everything is fine, because you cheated once, now you are no longer there. You can't even eat. You're thinking of the other person. Your phone is now always busy. Now there's fights. Why are you always on your phone? Who's on your phone? Blah, 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 blah. Let me see your phone. Why you want to see my phone? You don't respect my privacy. No. You didn't respect our privacy. You don't respect yourself. Yeah. So it keeps us in so much control, ladies. You lie to go and have sex. You lie. You make up stories to go and have sex because you're addicted. You lose your job because you've skipped work for sex. You lose your marriage and your finances because you Sure. First, what's this? The story of Samson, right? Judges 13. Like, he had a weakness of sexual sin as well. And many times he would fall off track from his calling and God's presence because of sin. Judges 14:3, where what's this? Where Judges 14:3, we get to see that Samson was ruled. He was ruled over by his passions and his desires, and they became his undoing, right? Which led him to end up powerless, rotting in jail, and blind. What happened to Samson? He shied away from fulfilling God's purpose. Right? Yo, my loves, I've got so much flu, but we in this. Don't go. We're here. Okay? We are here. Literally, like, instead of delivering his people from the Philistines, he went to go and be busy, be busy with the woman from there. And his parents asked him, why, my child, why don't you take one of the ladies from our tribes, from our place, why, and get married? And because he had tasted from that side where he was supposed to deliver his people from, because he tasted from that side, and he tasted the goodness of the women of Philistine. He told his parents that, get me that woman, get me that girl, get, look, I see you guys are talking about it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like, I hear you. No, mom, dad, it's okay, relax, I got this. Just get me that girl, nigga. Just get me that girl. I can just imagine how he was talking to his parents. Dad, mom, just leave me alone. It, there's no woman in our tribe or in our side that can satisfy me as much as that woman, or the woman of the Philistines. Please, I don't want to hear it. Okay? God chose me so I can make this decision. If he really wanted me to save my people from the Philistines, why is he making me fall in love with people from that side? Why are they so good? And God is like, oh, my child, you're such a fool. You're such a fool. But you're gonna come back after you've destroyed everything. But it's okay, because you start from afresh. You're gonna want me to forgive you. But I would rather you listen to this message. Our pastors tell us, I'm also guilty of this. Our pastors tell us, others, we get prophesied that the man you are with, the woman you are with, is not a good woman. They are not made for your spirit. Okay, fine. You're saying he's your boyfriend, she's your girlfriend. Why don't you come with him to church? Oh no, they are busy. They travel. We make excuses for them. They travel. Man of God. It's just that. Leave that man. Leave that woman. You will get in trouble, and your life will be in stagnation. It's sad. It's sad. Sexual sin will derail us from God's purpose in our lives. Do you know what sexual sin does? I'm sure many Christians know. I'm sure we know, guys. We know. Let's not lie. We know. We've been in addiction. We've had sex with the wrong people, and we've seen our lives become stagnant because of sleeping with people that came with a cloud that destroyed or put us in stagnation or delayed our purpose of God in our life. We sleep with people that in that addiction, they made us shy away from God and get into more sin. Now we're going to clubs. Now we're going to find men. Now we're dressing for men. We want to look goody. It's sad, Shem. It's sad. The longer we entertain it, the longer we're in it, and the more we become slaves to it. I'd say pray. But the only thing I would advise you to pray on, at least, I don't know, is for God to give you the strength and wisdom and the spirit of discernment. Because if I say pray to stop sex in your life, and no, that is the biggest weapon of the devil. And we've fallen for it many a times. Some of you start smelling down there because you slept with someone that uses ritual for women to be addicted to them. You're now captive. You're kept captive. Some of you now are in jail. That D is making you go crazy. Some of you can't stop thinking about them because they have jujued you. They have jujued you. You ask yourself, why don't all these girls that he's cheating with want to let go of him? You don't know that they are in the same situation and the same boat of yours. As they look at you, they're like, why does this main chick not let go of this man? Because he's a cheater. And then the sides console themselves and they're like, oh, no, I'm a side. Like, I do it for money. No, you are kept captive as well. Yeah, my loves. So that's the message for today. Okay, 4 effects of sexual sin, and that's what I have for you today. And I hope we learn. Okay, somehow I feel like I didn't deliver the message how I'm supposed to deliver it, because God is angry in his spirit. But I think and I pray that this has given you more conviction than it would if I had to express it the way I, I feel like it should have been expressed. Okay, right now I'm like super weak. No energy whatsoever. I can't breathe properly. My nose is running, my nose is blocked, my sinuses are killing me. But I woke up and I'm like, I'm gonna bath. I'm gonna do this that God said I should do. While the devil is whispering in my ear, you think you better? God doesn't love you. God is disappointed in you. You're a sinner. Why don't you wait until you are fully delivered from addiction? You know, people that are celibate also go through the fight of that addiction. Before you become properly celibate, many of us, between the first 6 months to a year of being celibate, you are fighting. And some of us have fallen in that walk of celibacy, have fallen because of a temptation that came through someone that God has told you to stay away from, and you have prayed to be delivered from that person, and you went back. Don't beat yourself up. Get up again and start from beginning. This time around, you know what? Something that I've noticed. It's true when they say when you dwell into God's presence and in His Word, things that are lingering, like of the world, addictions, like they slowly and slowly you feel yourself, man, being more lighter, being not wanting to commit to engage in those kind of things of the worldly of the world that you're struggling with, the more you stay in God's word. And when we don't, we slip. The devil is at work each and every day. Don't underestimate him. He's not as powerful as our Father, but he is the God of this world. And sexual sin is top on his list to destroy you, me, our families, our relationships, our marriages, the congregation. That's it for today. I love you.
Take me for a ride. I know you've been